Today's topic is 6 habits of a healthy marriage. First, let me go over a couple things with you. Of course, you know Black Friday is coming. Oh my gosh. Yes, so I have a bunch of sales going on, a bunch of specials. If you don't know what those specials are, I've been posting them throughout the week. Yesterday we had Help was on sale for $9. Today we have Bliss, which is on sale for $9 also. Bliss is a workbook that I created, and it talks about how to reignite the passion in your marriage. So right now, today, it's $9. Regular price is $29, but it's $9, and it just goes over things like, let me see if you can see this. But it covers topics like 30 sweets and things. Sweets are things that I say that you can do to your boo or with your boo that will attract him to you and kind of woo him. 30 unique ways to say I love you. 31 text messages that will drive your husband crazy. This works. 25 romantic and inexpensive dates. 10 silly questions you should ask your spouse. 18 things every husband wants to hear from his wife. And 26 romantic ideas that will make him drool. Okay? This workbook, I believe it's about, let's see how many pages it is. 47 pages. And it even has a section for you to take notes of different things you try with your boo, what worked, what didn't work, how you can tweak things. Because if you're married, hopefully you enjoy your marriage. And if not, you know, there's a romantic side of marriage that I don't care how saved you are. Okay, let's be clear about something. God created sex for husband and wife, and you're supposed to enjoy it. Okay, so this will help you connect with your boo if you're experiencing a time or season. Hey, boo. If you're experiencing a season where it's kind of rough. Okay, so Bliss right now I think I only had, last time I checked, there were 12 left. Okay, because I only had 40 copies available. So if you want Bliss, you can either click the link in my bio on Instagram right now, grab that for $9. And if you're in Facebook land, you can click the link. I actually posted it in a post. So you can just click the link in the post and you can grab it for $9. There's only 12 left. Okay, so let's jump on into the content. Okay, so 6 habits of a healthy marriage. Number 1, you respect each other's differences. Sometimes it's hard when you get married because you're most likely different in some ways. I know with my husband, I'm an introvert. He's an extrovert. Even though I'm all New York, he's very South Dallas. Okay, he's really cool, laid back. But I don't try to change him because of his differences. Now, of course, we grow, and of course, there's things in both of us that we need to do better on. But we don't necessarily try to change our character or disrespect each other because we're different. Okay, we love each other, and it's important that you love each other because what you're doing is you're affirming your spouse and letting them know that their personality is important to you. You're attracted to them because of who they are. Okay, so number 1, you respect each other's differences. Okay, number 2, you both like to laugh with each other. A healthy marriage involves 2 people who enjoy each other's company and enjoy laughing with each other. Okay. And it doesn't have to be like, you should be able to sit at home with your boo and just have a good time. Okay. Whether you're watching TV, playing cards, playing a game, or just cuddled up on the couch and talking. Okay. I have the gift. I know my friends joke with me and say that sarcasm is not a spiritual gift, and actually it's contrary to what God wants. But I'm anointed with sarcasm, and it drives my husband crazy. Like when I'm my most sarcastic, not when we're arguing. Okay, first of all, we don't do that when we argue. But when I'm just playing and I'm being sarcastic, like, he loves it. Okay, and I love to make him laugh. So you have to do things, have activities, joint activities that you participate in where you're both enjoying each other's company, okay? And it must involve things that he likes and things that you like, okay? I don't like football. Sorry, not interested. You know, a bunch of men running back and forth. I just discovered like a year or two ago that that line, that green line that goes across the field, isn't really there. Like, what? Apparently, it's just for TV. I didn't know this. That's how clueless I am when it comes to football. But what I do try to do is when he has a game on or he's getting ready to watch a game, I'll just go with my laptop and just work on stuff while I'm sitting there and try to be engaged with the game in some way. Okay, so participate in activities that you both enjoy. He loves miniature golf. To me, that why just everything about golf. I'm just like, why? Just why? But I do it to so that he and I can have something that we do together. Okay. So and it's usually when I play, it's very entertaining because it's just like she has no clue what she's doing. Yes. So he has no, I have no clue. I'm a cougar. Yes, you're preaching. Help me, boo. Okay. Pray my strength in the Lord. So, yeah, I have no clue what it is that he likes miniature golf, but we're having fun together. That's the whole point I'm trying to say. Do things that each other enjoys. Now, one thing that I enjoy that he has not taken a hold of yet is garage sailing. I like to catch some garage sales. I love everything about it. Okay, he hasn't joined in yet, but every once in a while, hey boo, I'm getting ready to go someplace. You want to go with me? Every once in a while, he'll entertain me and he'll go, but he's not one to initiate. Let's go garage sailing, or let's go. My light is flickering. Can y'all see that flickering? Is it bothering y'all? It's not really bothering me though. Okay. All right. Anywho. So number 3, you positively affect each other. So when your boo is having a bad day, when you're having a bad day, when life, sometimes, you know, like I'm good for saying life sometimes seems so big and you're having a hard time just making it through. You two should be able to positively affect each other. Meaning when he comes home and he's had a bad day, or you come home from a bad day, he should be able to somehow impact how you're feeling in a positive way, either through listening, or sometimes I just want somebody to say, no, he didn't say that to you. What? She did what to you? You know, after some time, y'all know what y'all need to hear from each other. But your mood should change positively when you're in each other's presence, regardless of what went on at home. Now, of course, you're going to have issues at home. Things come up and y'all have, maybe I should just, Anaya, I wonder if y'all can y'all see the light flickering? Can y'all see the light flickering? It's starting to bother me. Anywho, so number 4, so before I get to that, if you are just now getting on, I am Mauritius Hollins. I am the founder of Connecting Love and Marriage. I help wives navigate through tough seasons, reconnect with their boo, communicate more effectively. I teach you creative ways to resolve conflict and reconnect with your boo. Okay, tonight's topic is 6 habits of a healthy marriage. We are now up to number 4. You both know each other better than anyone else. Okay. I got to turn this light off. I think it's about to cut off. Naya! Hold on one second. Let me cut this off. Oh. Actually, I just made it brighter. And it worked. Okay. That worked. So, you both know each other better than anyone else does. Now, I've heard many different things from women and men about this theory, about you and your boo being best friends. I think there shouldn't be anyone out in the world that knows you or your boo better than you. Okay? I think secrets, I think Y'all should have y'all own secrets. I think there should be things that go on between y'all that only you two know. Okay, things going on in his life. There should be stuff that only you two know about. Okay, as far as having a best friend outside of marriage, to me, I think there's an issue there, because what it's saying is that you need to go to a third person to get your need filled. Okay. If something happens at work and you're excited about it and you feel the need to call someone other than your husband, that's showing a lack of relationship there, because you and your husband should be best friends. Okay. Y'all, it is warm in here too. I'm having some difficulties tonight. Woo! Oh my goodness. I redid my office, so the layout is a little different in here. And then my husband turned the heat on. Ladies, what is it with this heat? Okay. Oh my goodness, he turned the heat on, so I'm sweating like it's 90 degrees in here, but it's not. It's not that hot, but I'm hot natured, so we're gonna have to adjust that a little later. Anywho, so you both should, and if there's any questions, you can go ahead and comment with your questions, and I'll be able to answer them while we're doing this. Okay. So, your best friend should be your spouse, realistically, because if not, that means there's a third person that you're going to that is filling the void, and you don't want there to be any voids in your marriage, or any room for anyone else to come in and fill a void, other than God. Okay. Also, for those of you that came on a little later, if you did not catch my Black Friday, Cyber Monday special, Bliss. It's called Reignite the Passion in Your Marriage. Can you see it? Okay. It's normally priced $29. It's on sale for only $9 right now. It's a digital download. You'll get it as soon as you pay. Like literally, you'll get an email with a file in there. And there's a couple. Let me think which one I'm going to read to you. Okay. So 26 romantic ideas that will make him drool. Okay. Here's one. Praise him in front of his friends. Like when you're out and about in that church and things are going on and he's talking with one of his friends, say something amazing about him in front of his friends. Like he's going to love it. Okay. So that's one of the things that's in here. Another thing you can do, choose the silk nightie over the flannel PJs, even if it's cold. Sometimes your birthday suit. I'm just saying. Like, y'all are married, the bed is undefiled. He's going to be happy. Okay? So, that's a couple of the things that are inside Bliss. You want to, it's about 40 something pages, 46 pages. It's a workbook. It has strategies, or you can keep a record of what you did and how it worked. So let's say you go to bed in the nightie instead of the flannel pajamas, and you can go ahead, keep a note of what happens. Now, of course, hopefully if you went in your birthday suit, hopefully everything worked out well for you. Okay. But, hey boo, haven't heard from you in a while. Oh my gosh. How are you doing? I hope I pronounced your name right. I believe it's Asia. Okay. But, oh wait, you said not Asia. Asia, not Asia. Okay. I don't know how to pronounce your name, boo. I'm so sorry. But it's so good to see you. It's been a while. Okay. All right. So Bliss, click the link in my bio. It's only $9. It will be coming up. It'll be coming down because there's only 12 left. So when those 12 sell out, I'm going to put the next Black Friday special up for the day. Okay. And that'll be tomorrow sometime probably. Okay. So if you want Bliss, go ahead and grab it. It's only $9. Reignite the passion in your marriage. Okay. So getting back to 6 habits of a healthy marriage. We're up to number 5. You are attracted to each other and you have sex. you are attracted to each other and you have sex. Let that set in. I joke with my girlfriends all the time because I don't know what it is, and I'm going to do a blog post about this later on. But for some reason, this whole good girl thing, church related, and look, I'm born and raised in the church. I love me some Jesus. I'm very active in ministry at my church, and I love God 100%. But there's some kind of bondage on women that are married in the church. Some women, to the point where we feel like it's wrong to be sexually active with our husbands, like it's wrong to sexually desire our husbands. Not the case, okay? But a healthy marriage are two people that are attracted to each other. So when you see him, it's like, that's my boo. And he see you, he be like, oh yeah, that's my girl right there. Okay, well, hopefully he don't say it like that. But healthy marriage, you should be attracted to each other and you should want to have sex with each other. It is what it is. Not true? What's not true, boo? Tell me what's not true. But I believe that two people should be attracted to each other if you're married, and you should want to have sex with each other. Okay? Number 6. Oh, amen. I thought you were disagreeing with me, boo. I was like, hold up now. Now, I promise you, like I was the friend. Oh, I'm probably gonna give y'all too much information right now. Oh Lord. Okay, but I was the friend at my church. Okay, and I would plan every once in a while, plan a little outing to go and get stuff for my We would go to the little store and we would buy stuff and attire to entice our boo. Of course, you had to be married if you went on these trips with me. If you went on these road trips, okay, you had to be married. But hello. All I'm saying is the Lord said the bed's undefiled. Just saying, we're gonna enjoy each other. Now, we're not having somebody else come into the room. What we're not gonna do is have another boo thing coming into the room. It's me and my husband. That's it. It's not 3 people in that room, okay? So, yes, you should be attracted to them. So if you're not attracted to your husband, that's a sign that something is terribly wrong, okay? And I know things happen where maybe they gained a lot of weight, lost a lot of weight. Maybe they look different from how they looked when you first got married. But there's something, even if it's a mental thing, you should see, hey boo, you should see your spouse and be excited by them. Okay. Even if they've gained weight, there's a deep, once you get married, there's a deeper love that you start working towards. That's not just physical or eye candy. You should still look at them and see them as eye candy. But, there's an emotional connection that you should have in your marriage too. Okay. Number 6, and this is a tough one, and I've been getting a lot of DMs about this. Okay. And if you can love each other through your disagreements. Okay. Now this can be a challenge, and it's only a challenge because of our flesh. Okay. Because we're selfish, because we're spoiled, because we want what we want. And it's not a bad thing. It's not that we're vindictive. It's not that we're horrible people. We just want what we want, and sometimes we have the standard for our husbands, and he's just like, look, I just want to live, So, when you have a disagreement with your spouse, you should be able to calmly talk about your disagreement without it turning into World War III. Okay. Now there's a couple things you need to do also. If it's getting too intense, Y'all need to have, like, you should have a code word or a phrase that you say or a gesture that you say. Let it be a saved gesture. There's some gestures out there you can use, but there's certain ones, just don't use them, okay? But when it's getting too tense and you know it's about to pop off, stop the conversation. Don't keep going. When your emotions are too high, when you're unable to be rational, when it's all about having your voice heard, you need to stop speaking and come back to the conversation when you're both calm and rational, okay? Because if not, this is the thing. The enemy wants you to argue. The enemy wants you to be at odds with each other. The enemy does not want you loving on each other. So if you're continuing and he's saying something and you saying something and it's escalating, I'm talking from experience now, okay? Y'all just going back and forth. First of all, neither one of y'all are hearing each other and no solutions are coming out of it, okay? When you have a disagreement in the conversation, schedule a time where y'all gonna follow up or finish the conversation. And then make sure you are praying. Make sure you are praying. Somebody's calling me now. Make sure you pray before y'all get back together with this conversation or before you finish the conversation. Okay. I believe heavily in praying over your marriage. There's three things that whenever anyone goes through coaching with me and counseling with me, there's three things I always tell you to pray for. Pray for yourself, pray for your husband, and pray for your marriage. Those are three different entities. All three of them need prayer. Okay? Pray for you getting delivered from all your issues and your baggage. Pray that he is getting delivered and healed and getting victory. And pray that your marriage, you continue to grow together. Okay? So, those are the 6 things. 6 habits of a healthy marriage. We could do a little Q&A if you have. That's what I'm talking about, boo. No chaser at all. So, we can have some Q&A. So if you have questions, you can type your comment in. I will answer any questions that you have. If you see me going back and forth between the screens, I'm live on Instagram and I'm live in my private Facebook group. I'll probably be doing this more often when I go live. And if you're in Instagram land or Instagram world, if you're not in my private group, click the link in my bio and join. It's completely free to join. It's just a group of women. You know, I'm trying to have a safe community for wives that have questions, and we answer questions and we talk and we have dialogue. Okay, so we're working on engagement in that group. It's a very safe place. Okay, so questions. I don't see any questions. No questions. I'll talk a little bit. If you don't have a question about 6 habits of a healthy marriage, or if you have questions about anything regarding marriage, you can go ahead and type it in the comment section. I do want to remind you that, of course, we know Black Friday, Cyber Monday is coming up, and today's special is Bliss, and it's reignite the passion in your marriage. Earlier today, I went over a couple of the things in here. And it has 30 things you can do with your husband. I call them 30 sweets. 30 unique ways to say I love you. 31 text messages that will drive your husband crazy. 25 romantic and inexpensive dates. 10 silly questions you should ask your spouse. Oh, this is a good question. Okay. One question that evangelist... Oh, I'm sorry, I'm not going to say your name because I don't know if you want this to be private. Okay. So what to do if your husband uses the B word? Tell him to stop. No. Well, what we're not going to have is that level of disrespect. I don't know if that's I don't know if that's spiritual enough for people. You know, one thing about I promise I'm ride or die for Jesus. Look, ride or die for Jesus. But husband in a potty mouth tantrum. So he likes to go off the deep end whenever his feelings are hurt or he doesn't get his way. Okay. Well, one thing I would do is I would pray over his mouth. Like every single day for the next 30 days, I would pray over your husband's mouth. Okay. I pray over what he's feeding himself. I would pray over, when I say he's feeding himself, I'm talking about what he's watching on TV, what he's reading, what he's listening to on the radio, because all of that actually adds to, oh, Ike. Are you saying he's like Ike? Verbally or physically? Because, I'm trying to wait for her answer. If he's like Ike verbally, abuse is abuse. Okay, now if once we hit Ike status, once we hit Ike status, no. And here comes my baby. I didn't tell you, if I didn't tell y'all, I have 4 girls. I'm blessed to have, I'm the mom of 4 beautiful babies. There's a 14-year-old, there is an 8-year-old, there is a 12-year-old, and a 2-year-old. Okay. And my 2-year-old believes that whenever I go live, she needs to go live too. And right now she's giving my 14-year-old the business and trying to come downstairs. So she might want to come and say hello. Let her come down for 1 second. Fine. Baby, but you don't have a pamper. You got a pamper on? Y'all are having a minute in my world. She does have a pamper on. Here, come here real quick. Say hi, but you can't get too high because you only got a pamper on. You don't want the internet to see all your business and all your goodies, okay? She wants to say hi. Stickers all over me. Yeah, I know. She put stickers all over her too. Okay, hold on. Let me do this real quick. Say hi. Hi. Aw, that sweet baby. Okay. You ready to go back with sister? Sister. Okay, go back with sister. Love you. Go upstairs. Have fun. Don't come back down. Angie, come on. Go ahead, mama. Okay. So, call you. I'm not sure who you. Do I know you? I need you to DM me. But if he's calling you the B word, that's blatant disrespect, and we're not tolerating that. No, Angie. Baby, go upstairs. Come on. Go ahead. Bye-bye. Love you. Yeah, go up. Oh, your stickers. Here's one more. Well, we're not tolerating that. There's a certain stuff we're just not going to tolerate. But I would pray over his mouth, pray over what he's feeding himself. Ask God what words to use to get him to understand that you're not going to have that. You know, I'm kind of point blank and the period at times. I'm just like, look, what we not going to do is just, but mama here. What we not going to do is have you disrespecting me. Okay. And one thing that I do know, men do what we tolerate. They do what we tolerate. And if he's not modifying and adjusting, you got to have somebody come in and say something. Okay. But blatant disrespect and, oh, sweetness, you put your phone number up there. Honey, don't do that. Everybody can see your phone number. For security reasons, I would not do that. I don't know if there's a way that I could delete that. But I don't want your phone number up there and have crazy people in this world. Okay? Yeah, but we probably do need to... Hey! Rebel Mom, it's been a minute since I've seen you. All right. But what I do think we need to do is set up a one-on-one coaching session. We do have email. I have email coaching. There's 2 different programs that I offer. Okay. Baby girl don't want to leave. Okay. But I have email coaching where you and I converse through email. A lot of busy moms prefer that way because just setting up a time to meet sometimes is hard for them. Okay. So when you, yes. Thank you. Am I doing a good job? Sure. Or I have virtual coaching, okay, where we meet through Zoom And, we go through a coaching session, come up with some strategies and things you can do to get through this issue that you're having. Okay. If you click the link in my bio, you'll have access to all of that. Okay. Or you can DM me and I will send you a direct link to sign up for my virtual coaching or my email coaching. Okay. But I strongly suggest that you pray. And you coughing, mama? God doesn't want you to be abused. That's what I know. And all this trauma. Oh my gosh. Can you how am I going to be able to post this on social media? Okay, just sit quiet. Yes, the mom life, okay? I'm a relationship consultant, but I'm a mom first. Okay? I know you ladies understand that. So what other questions do we have? I hope I answered your question, Evangelist. Okay? Any other marriage related questions that we have? Open Q&A now for the next couple of minutes. You can go ahead and post your question in the comment section and I will respond. Feel free to share. Invite friends to this live and share. Yes. Okay. So share this post, invite others to this post. Don't forget about Bliss. If I don't see any questions, go upstairs with sister. Okay? Go upstairs. Love you. Bye-bye. Okay. She just needed 5 minutes of fame. That's all. Okay. So. My phone is spazzing out. Any advice on nagging? Nagging is tricky because my definition of nagging is when I bring up something that you don't want to be bothered with. It's with men. Nagging literally is whenever you bring up something they don't want to talk about, oh, now you nagging. So, it depends on the topic. I would schedule a time to sit down and talk to him about a situation. If you're having a problem with a specific thing that he's doing, I would say, hey, babe, I'd like to talk to you about something. When is a good time for us to sit down and talk? This makes him feel like he's now in control and able to, he has power over whether you talking or not. Look, just to schedule a conversation. Okay. So, if he says right now, then you go ahead and you talk. But before you do this, make sure that you pray and ask the Lord, what if it's important? If it's important, you can just point blank say, babe, I really need to talk to you about something. Can we spend, can we talk for the next you got 5 or 10 minutes where we can talk about this? Something really pressing on my heart, and I just really want to talk to you about it. Are you available? Okay. So yes, if it's pressing, you can stop right then, but it's all in your wording. Realistically, it's how you say things. When you just coming and you jumping in and you popping off, that shuts them all the way down. They don't receive well when we jump into pop off mode. My baby sister teased me and calls me the pop off princess. I'm better now. Well, Jesus has worked on me in a major way, but I'm better now. So yes, pray, ask the Lord to give you the words to say, how to say them, when to say them, what to talk about. Only talk about one issue at a time. Do not talk about 5 issues that you find the most important. Thank you. I find myself popping off. Yeah. You're not alone. In the church and outside of the church, we got women that are popping off. And it's part of our, this is the thing. Before we get married, we have been tortured by men that were unworthy of our love. We gave ourselves, we gave love, we gave care, we gave and gave and gave and gave and gave to men that, quite honestly were not equipped to deal with our love. They weren't ready to deal with our love. They weren't strong enough to deal with our love. And unfortunately, that puts us on guard. And we walk into our marriage, and sometimes we deal with our husbands like they're the exes, but we're just constantly like, y'all are one now. So we have to learn how to speak to each other the same way you want them to speak to you. Okay? You don't want him popping off with you. You don't want it. I'll be honest, my husband, he's really laid back and he's really quiet. But if he gets popping off, I'll be like, wait, hold on now. Wait now. Stop. Look now. I need to bring, like, he knows there's a certain decibel he can't use with me. I'm a little tender. So I'll be like, look, Daddy, can you bring that down a little bit? Because he made me nervous now. And it doesn't happen often. It rarely happens. I think I can count on one hand the number of times he actually really got loud with me. I can really, like 5 max. And that's because Aretha was like, look, what you not gonna do and what you need to do. And I said, and we get to snatching air and pointing fingers and stuff. And, that'll rile any sleeping bear. So, how can you keep that love in your marriage? The 6 things that I just talked about, the 6 habits of a healthy marriage. And it depends on what you mean by love. The love should always be there. You should always love your spouse. But if you're talking about romance, that's what bliss is for. Okay. My bliss. The Black Friday and Cyber Monday special that I have going on right now. This is normally $29. And it gives you tips to reignite the passion in your marriage. Okay. Right now it's only $9. So click the link in my bio or click the link in my, if you're following me on Facebook, because I'm also live streaming in my Facebook group. So click one of those links. You'll be able to download it. It's a digital download. You'll get it within minutes. Okay. And it's only $9. Okay. Oh, the spark. What do you mean the spark? To reignite the spark, reignite the passion in your marriage. What's the spark, baby? I'm not sure what you mean by that. Did I say spark? Maybe I said spark. I don't know. But it's reignite the passion in your marriage. Maybe I did say spark. I don't know. My bad if I did. But reignite the passion in your marriage. And this is a thing. Oh my gosh. I can't remember his name. He came and preached he talked at our couples conference at my church. And he said, single folk are having more sex than the married folk. And there's a problem with that. We need to reverse that. And I'm like, yes, reverse the curse. Yes, bliss would help. Because it's really, this is the clean version and easy ways for even the most timid female, the most timid, oh, you're so sweet. This is the most timid way so if you're shy or if you're newly married or if you're not confident about your body and confident about, you're not a tigress. This is a calm version of how to reignite the passion. Okay. I read a couple to others. Let me relocate them. I read a couple of the strategies earlier and I want y'all to go ahead and try this stuff. Okay. Which one did I go to? There's so many things in the back. Okay. 2 of the things that I told women to do. One of them is praise him in front of his friends. So while you're out and maybe y'all at church and church is over and y'all are talking to friends and everything, while you're talking and make sure his friend is there. Say something like, honey, I really appreciate you. You are you losing weight, honey? You're looking real good. Or compliment him in some way. That's going to drive him crazy. Look, men love compliments. Men love when you say nice things about them. Okay. So that's one of the things you can do. And that's from my list of 26 romantic ideas that will make him drool. I mean, he can't think about you. When someone's feeding you compliments and telling you how wonderful you are and how your hair is really looking beautiful today. And, oh, honey, I love how you're taking care of the kids. You're doing such an amazing job. You're such an awesome mother. Aren't you going to be like, hey, daddy, what you need? You want me to make your dinner? What you want for dinner, boo? What you want? So flattery gets you everywhere. Everywhere. Okay? So if you're looking to initiate it and ignite it, try some of these. There was something else that I told y'all to do. Oh, yes. Choose the silk nightie over the flannel PJs. And I also added on there, or your birthday suit. I'm just saying, you can always choose your birthday suit. It's okay. You're married. It's okay. But this is a couple of the romantic things that you can do. I know how it is. You get in the bed, you got your scarf on, your do-rag, you got your face mud on, you got your flannel, you got your t-shirt, you got your shorts, you got your sweats on. And no one said you have to do this every single night. Every once in a while, put your birthday suit on. Well, expose your birthday suit. Go to bed. Find you a cute little silk nightie. Okay? No one said this has to be every single night, but you want to do little things here and there that's going to make him say, oh, hey, babe. Hey, what's going on? What's going on? Huh? One thing that's hilarious to me, when I do little sexy things to John, he's like a little puppy, just like, hey, babe, what's going on? What you need? Huh? What you sent me a text today. What you mean in that text? What was going on in that text? You know what I said in that text. Which is part of this workbook. I have in here, let's see. I know it's 31 texts to send your boo. Yes, 31 texts that will drive your husband crazy. Okay? You want to get this. Only $9, Black Friday, Cyber Monday sale. It's only available today. Okay? One of the texts you can send your boo. Let's see. Which one? Ooh! Meet me in the bedroom in 5 minutes. Bam! Meet me in the bedroom, 5 minutes. Boom. Doop, 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 doop. Send a text. Boop, boop. I bet you he'll be in there in 2 minutes. I bet you the minute he see it, he gets up, starts walking. Hey, babe, what's this text? You send me a text? I got a text on my phone. What's with the text? So, once again, we're married. Let's get it. Okay? Any other questions? Facebook land, y'all are kind of quiet in there. Who's still with me? Be sure to share this live. You never know who else will be interested in checking it out. I know there's a lot of married women out there that's loving their boo and want to love on their boo. Want to make this happen. Anyone else have a question? I could answer maybe one more question about marriage. What is your question? And while I'm doing that, let's recap. Hello, I am Aretha Hollins, the founder of Connecting Love and Marriage. I help wives navigate through tough seasons in their marriage, communicate more effectively, resolve conflict easier with their husbands, and create a marriage that they love and reconnect with their boo. Okay. Today's all this week I'm having Black Friday and Cyber. All right, boo. You go ahead and grab that. Let me know what you think about it. DM me. All right. Rebel Mom. She gonna go. Okay, so she gonna grab that. That means it's probably like 11 left. Oh, forgot to tell you. I started out with 40. There's only like 12 left. So grab those before they expire. Okay. Every day this week I'll be posting something new as a special. Any other questions? This was fun, y'all. I'm so glad y'all were on here. Thank you for all the love that y'all shared with me. If there aren't any other questions, I guess I will go ahead and sign out. If you're not a part, if you're in Instagram world, or if you follow me on Instagram, click the link in my bio, join my private Facebook group. Okay. If you are in my private Facebook group, thank you. I love you. I appreciate y'all for being a part of my group. Okay. Post any questions that you have inside the group and we will answer them there. All right. Love y'all. Have an amazing evening. Bye.